You'll need 700 grams of all-purpose flour. Place it in a bowl for kneading. Then add 1 teaspoon of salt and mix it a little. Then take 2 to 3 grams of dry yeast or 10 grams of fresh yeast. Put it in a smaller bowl, add a little sugar like this. Pour in 100 milliliters of lukewarm water and mix. We won't leave the yeast to rise. We'll add it to the dough immediately. We don't need the yeast to rise the dough. In this case, we're using a small amount just to soften the dough. Pour it immediately into the flour and add 300 milliliters of water. In total, I use 400 milliliters. Mix it gently like this now. Then add 2 tablespoons of oil. And continue mixing. Remove the excess dough from the spoon and continue kneading with your hand. Knead until you've completely gathered all the flour from this bowl. I'm taking the dough out onto the work surface and now I'll just shape it a little. What does that mean? To bind the ingredients together a little better. Something like this. The dough is still lumpy, but I'm leaving it like that to rest for 10 to 15 minutes. After the dough has rested, knead it again. We'll knead it until it becomes smooth. It won't take long, just a little, and the dough will become nice. I'm kneading for about 1 minute. After a minute, the dough should be nice and smooth like this. And then divide it into 4 parts. Shape each of these parts into a ball. There we go. This is enough. All the edges like this. And again, all the edges like this. Then join them in the middle. When we do that, turn each of these balls over and twist it like this. Twist until it closes. This is enough. Take a plate. Put the dough on the plate. Cover with cling film to prevent drying. Put a cloth over it. And leave it to rest like this for 15 to 20 minutes. I melted 150 grams of butter. And I'm adding 50 milliliters of oil. Now mix it all together and leave it aside. Sprinkle the work surface with a little flour. And then take one of these doughs. You'll notice how nicely it has softened and relaxed. I'll flatten it a bit with my hand like this. Turn it over to roll it in this flour. And now I'll stretch it out as thinly as I can. Stretch it out, then pour melted butter and oil over it like this. And then spread it. Stretch it out like this. Now like this. Transfer it. Then transfer it from here. And now transfer it like this. Spread it like this. And then fold it 4 times. Put it aside like this. Sprinkle the work surface with flour again. Take the second piece of dough and stretch it out in exactly the same way. And now like this, from here to the middle. From here to the middle. Fold it over. Fold it over. And fold it over. And now put it aside again like this. I'm spreading the last part too. I'm transferring and folding. Turn it upside down. Put a bag over it. Cover it with the same cloth. Then put it in the fridge for 15 to 20 minutes to rest so the butter hardens. This is what they look like when they come out of the fridge. And now I'm taking one of these parts. Sprinkle the surface with a little flour. Stretch it out like this from one side. If necessary, sprinkle a little more flour. Then from the other side too. Then take a rolling pin. Roll it out a little up and down from one side. Turn it over. Then from the other side. Put cheese in the middle. Join these edges like this. Press well. Turn it over. Make a circle. Put it in a greased baking tray. Brush with oil from above and leave it to rest while we continue working. I've now taken that first part and I'll stretch it out by hand in the baking tray. Press it gently and spread it. While I'm doing this, the oven is heating up to 200 degrees C. My oven has just heated up, so I'm taking the pie to bake. While the first one is baking, I'll take this second one. I'll stretch the dough by hand in the baking tray and leave it to rest while the first one bakes. You can also do this in a large oven tray. Put 2 pies diagonally like this. The first pie is baked. Bake 15 to 17 minutes, depending on desired doneness. Brush with a little oil if desired, like this. And leave it to cool. I've only just baked the second pie. Still hot. First one cooled. I have to show you what I've made. How good it is. I can't resist. Look. See the flaky layers? See the little pie? You've almost never tried or seen anything better.